So first, we're going to take a look at how this looks from the student's perspective. Now, I have this listed as homework, and I have it on OneNote. But you don't have to use OneNote. You could use really any online platform. A website, for example, would even allow you to embed objects rather than add links. But this is the platform we're using. Here, it's also homework, but again, this could just as easily be done in class. It'd work slightly differently. That way, obviously, you'd be there acting as support, but it would still have the same basic structure. So here we go. This is what the student sees. They go, in this case, to their OneNote. They go to their homework tab. This is on, by routine, what they would do every night. And again, your choice as to how to organize it. Traditionally, I use these big playlists, checklists, day-by-day tables. But you could also organize it, week by week with, pages for each day. It's your call, however you prefer to be organized. So they get there, today's homework, and the link says, watch this Vizia. And they just click on the link. In theory, if that's where actually, there we go. It's going to take them right to the website, and you see they have to type in their name and an email. And this is, we'll see later, not strictly a required step, but a step you really want if you're going to be grading this later on. So as a student, they've entered in that name, sort of past the gateway on it. And you can't hear the audio on here, but obviously they would. Now I've just put together, this little lecture using a Smart Notebook. Obviously you could use really whatever presentation form you'd prefer. And what you'll see is as it's going through this video lecture, there's these little points down below. And as we run into one, which we'll get there shortly, you'll see that it will stop the video and open up a prompt. Right? So in this case, this is, they don't see it, but it's what's called a call to action. So it tells them to go back and fill in something in their notes. So you could write this to say, head back to OneNote and have a form for your notes in there. You could have handed out paper. It's entirely your call. In this case, I believe what I did is I just made that button a link to a PDF in case they didn't have it, but I had handed it out as paper beforehand. So we're not going to save or open that PDF, but it is there. After they click that or click skip, the video will continue, and you run into questions that have been inserted, and these could be multiple choice. They might be as simple as just a check on whether they were listening. Can just be one of those. You say, the first president was George Washington, and then immediately ask who was the first president, and if they were paying any attention, they should be able to answer quickly. Or it could be something that involves some more work or research off to the side. So in this case, again, they click their answer, click continue, move on, and that's it. That's the basic student experience. On this side, they can skip to the end, but you'll see these haven't been filled in, and it'll, it's an expectation on their end, again, that they answer all of the prompts and watch all of the video in order to get full credit.